Hey guys, so what we'll be doing today is we'll be creating a logout mutation so we can log out our users from our application. So what we need to do essentially is we need to destroy the session from our Redis database and also clear the cookie from our users browser. So let's create a mutation first. Mutation. So this needs to be, let's return a boolean for this, and we'll call our function logout. Get the context. We won't be needing any arguments, we'll only need the context, so we need to access the request. So let's get the context. Context is coming from my context, and let's return this dot user service dot. We'll create a logout function and we'll pass in the context. So let's create a logout function in user.service. So async logout, and the arguments for logout is context. It's coming from my context. So what we need to do is we need to destroy the session first in our database. So we can do that by saying context.request session dot destroy, and destroy takes a callback, so error, and we'll do console.log the error, and we'll return false if there was an error. So also, so if already take a look at this, I think it doesn't need to be awaited, I guess. Let's await this for change. Okay, let's start our server. Start. Let's take a look in our database just for a second. Okay, so let's go back to our server. So let's try to log this guy up. Application. Okay, let's take a look if Ritvik is present in our database. So there seems to be, he is already confirmed, so we can try to log him up. So let's press play button here. Okay, so the cookie is getting later, and let's create a logout mutation. So I've already created this logout mutation. Go back in our server. Let's try to log him out. Press the play button. Here it says cannot return null, so what we need to do is we need to return true if everything goes okay. So return true. Okay, let's go back and try to log him out again. Let's take a look in our Redis CLI keys. Okay, so our session over here, I think this is a previous session. Let's flush the DB. Now key star gives us nothing. Let's go back, try to log him in again. Go back and take a look, and let's go back to try to log him out. Let's take a look now. So our session has been removed. And another thing is, if we want to remove this cookie from our user's browser, what we need to do is we need to access the response. So over here in our main.ts, in our application module, we'll pass in the response as well. Get the response from here, and in our my context, it's under types my context, we'll add in response. Response is coming from express. And so in our user.service we'll have the access to response, context.response dot clear cookie is the function that we need to use, and we need to pass in the name. So here the name is vote-in app. Seems to be a typo. Let's change that up in main.ts. Should be voting app. In our user.service we'll pass in the name. I don't know if we should await this. Let's await it for a change. Okay, so let's start a server again. Let's go back and clear the cookie, refresh, try to log this guy again. Okay, he's logged in. Let's go back to logout and press the logout button, and there we go. The cookie has been removed for us in the browser. So that is it, guys. Thank you guys for watching.